Okay, here we go. Sorry, I had to delete some other older videos so I could make more room for these newer ones. Now, back to some of the concepts that I was talking about, and hopefully will be resonating with some of you, because I have this feeling that a lot of this will. Somebody needs to hear this. The feelings, the experiences, the pain, the gain, the love, and the gratitude, and the understanding, all of it. It is important, which is another reason why you are not crazy, because what you're going to find is it's not only important to the ego of you, but also more importantly to the ultimate complete self, and to where we are in the universe. If we're looking at it from linear time and human beings and experience and our race of species and planet, we are the ones that are bringing in the new realities and the new. We are the angels of the apocalypse, in a sense that the apocalypse is not a bad, huge thing, right? And I'm not talking about revelations in the Bible, because what that was those prophecies are, and all prophecies are expressions of things to come that cannot really be expressed with words. So, like parables, they can be useful in planting the seeds needed to grow into the ideas and or things to come. So I don't mean the whole prophets. I don't mean like the Bible prophecies coming true literally word for word. No, we all should know that anyway. The Bible keeps changing too. What I mean to say is that we are special, and you're not crazy. Okay? And I think we have to stop allowing people to ever make us feel that way. Now, some of you have just now discovered some of these changes and realized and awoken to the battle of love and light, or the Mandela effect, quantum effect, whatever you want to label it, however. Spiritual awakening is where you're eventually going to go with it, or are already there. And to any of you that have gone past 4 years, have been there awake for longer, oh my God, thank you, because you've put that path down for me. That is somebody who has been experiencing this stuff for 4 years now. And as time goes by, you'll come to more and more conclusions and more realizations. More conclusions, more illusions. More conclusions, more realizations. More revelations. And more revolts. To create more questions, to create more answers. It will always be simple, yet complicated. And that's how they will be so beautiful and chaotically crazy. But, sorry, rambling, poetry, sorry. Back to the other point. what led me to these thoughts tonight, and was both a personal experience of I was expressing to my dad about some of the Mandela effects, like Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner, as you remember, as being L-Y-N-A-R-D, not Y-R-D. Same for Skinner. He remembers A-R-D, not Y-R-D. But I can't wake him up to even go and actually investigate it. Because I remember A-R-D too. But this reality has Y-R-D. 4 Y's in Skinner. Really? Either way. It's like I told him about the geography changes. I said, I explained to him, like, look, I understand the science. I'm not a fool, I'm not an idiot. I was always smart. Even middle school, when my grades started to drop to C's, that wasn't because of being stupid, that was because I was bored and schooling myself in other ways. But social studies and geography and history, well, those were the subjects I actually did show up for, because those were the ones I really liked. So things like the map in the world, continents literally moving thousands of miles, and sometimes a week or two in my perceptions anyway. The one thing I do know from a scientific point of view, an observational point of view, I have been paying attention to this effect that has not only affected me but others. You're out there. And I can honestly say I've sat there and watched it move throughout the years. 4 years I've been paying attention to maps, and the maps I even didn't recognize 4 years ago as being the world we live in, or we're supposed to be, don't look like the maps today even. Things like San Marino being a country. Now, here's the thing. Sure, there may be little countries out there that you may miss and bad memory of, right? But San Marino is surrounded by Italy. It's one of the third, I believe now. I thought it was the first, but now it's the third smallest country in the world. It's surrounded by Italy. It's one of only 3 countries that are within a country. 2 of them are in Italy, Vatican City and San Marino, and then another one, Lesso, I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's Lesso in South Africa. That makes it unique, geographically speaking. Now, historically speaking, it's very unique that, San Marino, being within Italy's borders, somehow remained neutral during both World War I and World War II. Also, that, of course, historically speaking, and politically, science, and sociologically speaking, San Marino is the oldest republic there is in the world. 3rd smallest country in Europe. It's also got another historical fact. Abraham Lincoln was made a honorary citizen of San Marino. He even wrote them a letter or something about being a model of what a perfect republic can be, because being that they were created in 301 AD and have made their independence throughout history, I guess they deserve credit for that. This country, this 24 square foot country, with all of these interesting historical and geographical and facts behind them of these that have to do with subjects that I've always loved. I never heard of, ever. Not once. Never put it on a test, never saw it on a test, never got it wrong on a test. in the 4 years that I have been paying a lot of attention to the maps and the globes and both the physical ones for everybody out there that is going to even bother to raise that question, and the digital, taking all kinds of things into consideration, like, am I insane, to the projection difference between the globe and flat. As many of you know, we all do our homework. Never did I notice this little tiny country. Even though I've noticed, like, Italy changing a couple times, getting more of a stiletto, and then more of a stiletto, and then actually moving and tilting a little bit more towards the east, and the bottom of it towards the east, and the island and next to it being closer and closer every day, and just the whole Mediterranean Ocean changes. I mean, all of the changes that I kind of like noticed in the last 4 years developing, and I never noticed this country. Okay. And I'm not even going to go into how many different questions on a scientific level are raised when they say that we now live on a planet whose, not only does our moon have an atmosphere, guys, get this, the Earth's atmosphere actually extends like 2 times as far as the moon. So I guess man themselves have never actually been out of the Earth's atmosphere now. See how it all has to marry itself together. It's weird. Lots of questions I want to raise. I'm not even touching it right now. Too stoned, too fresh. But we'll come back to that sometime later, I'm sure. I think my original point was that I've somehow rambled away from, but am now spiritually coming back to, I guess, is that realizing that, hey, I can't leave my dad out on this plane of existence. It's really sad, hard, painful experience to go through, just like others that have happened with people. But realizing though that now when I come to a conclusion of a question I'm pondering, or a acceptance, let's call it, of a certain effect, or non-acceptance of it, and revolt against it, whichever, when I know I can feel I'm right when I'm right. Ironically enough, it almost feels kind of like LSD, what you do when you're tripping on psychedelics. Not tripping right now, I'm just saying, sometimes when you get these revelations, or when you remember these things, you will know, and that gets stronger. So know that through the next years, if you're a newbie to this, and you're sitting there going nuts, and you're like, am I even alive? And you're trying to like come up with every logical explanation that you possibly can, and warning you, the Mandela effect has literally turned some atheists into very spiritual people, and that's because it's all connected. But because of that, you should also give yourself a break and give yourself credit, because you're about to experience and be a part of a great awakening. The videos that we all put out right now about this, I guarantee you, someday, years and years and years down the road, maybe centuries, who knows, another civilization somewhere, are going to look at that time archaic recordings and bask in how wonderful it was to be part of this golden age awakening, for lack of course better words to express it. But so remember that when you go through the hard things, remember, you'll know you're on the right path because you'll gain strength. You'll gain connections to people that will hear your thoughts, and they'll know you're there somewhere out in the ether, experiencing things too, some of the same. Even if the story's different, the pain all hurts. Be good to each other. And again, this part too, so just kind of for you to Jim's dedication. If you haven't checked out Jim's page and you're watching this video, well, you definitely need to check out her page, because she's a very, whether she knows it or not, I don't know, but she's an insightful woman. At least every time I watch her video, I actually get so much out of them, because they're not that long. She doesn't ramble as long as me. So shout out to her. She moves me. Now, understand, everyone, I would also like to put out a video to some of the people that have been or even contemplating calling anybody demons or witches or blasphemies, or judging anybody actually for being affected by the Mandela effect. And I think this lady's channel's name is Reality Shifter. That guy was awesome. Enjoy your videos too, by the way, if you're watching this. But she's very honest about what she's going through with this effect and the changes that she's seeing, and even down to the ones that are very personal to her, like seeing the changes in her town. That they're telling her been there for 25 years and never been there, that she's known of even until last week, And then she's talking about the Bible changes. And keep in mind, if anybody's even bothering to bring up a Bible change, that's because those of us that are seeing Bible changes have read our Bibles. And if we read a Bible, then that means that whether we are now practicing Christians or not, we did at one time have a spiritual investment in that religion. And even for those of you who are totally sleeping or not awakened to this effect, and somehow don't see how unicorn didn't used to be in the Bible 8 times. Wow. And all the number of other ones, the lion, lamb, I'm not even going to go into them, because that's not what this is about. Video is about. More so, I want to make it one of the topics of this video, though, about the fact that, like, if you're out there calling somebody a witch about that and telling them that they're wrong, well, I pity you and your negative energy. And so what I have to do is bless you and say, I want you to see the light. And that doesn't mean I want you to see the effect. That means I want you just to accept that it's possible that you could see one thing and she could see another. I see what she's seeing. A lot of other people do too. But it's okay. And Reality Shifter, please hang in there, because you will gain strength along the road. You are on the right path. You're not crazy at all. This is scary and amazing. So try to remember that duality. And they're going to cut me off again because I didn't erase enough memory on my phone. Part 2 may even get a part 3